मेरो सबैको हो यो आवाज
तिम्रो मेरो सबैको हो यो आवाज
हिमाली पहाडी एउटै आवाज डाँडाबाट गुन्जने घर घरमा सुनिने
डाँडाबाट गुन्जने घर घरमा सुनिने
सङ्गीत र सृजनाको
हो यो आवाज
एउटै आवाज
Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills.
Coming up next, Teen Talks.
Konnichiwa. It's my pleasure to extend a warm and a hearty welcome to your very own show, Teen Talks, only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. I'm your RJ Tasha, and with me I have RJ Pasang, RJ Shreyoshi, RJ Ahana, RJ Ariha, and RJ Pravakar. This show is all about you overcoming the hurdles of life inspired by the section of ZINDAGI na MILEGI DOBARA, funny confessions, and showcasing your talent through Secret Superstar. Wanna know some interesting archival period with This Week in History? Will definitely astonish you. And to know more about beauty, keep listening to Teen Talks only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills.
Beauty tips.
Hello everyone, and I'm your host RJ Pasang. In today's episode of Beauty Tips, I'll be talking about AHAs and BHAs. What do AHAs and BHAs do to our skin? And why should we add AHAs and BHAs in our daily routine? So here's the answer for your question. AHAs and BHAs are types of hydroxy acids. You can find both acids in a variety of cleanser, toner, moisturizer, scrubs, peels, mask, and so on. The purpose of the both AHAs and BHAs is to exfoliate the skin. Depending on the concentration, a related product may remove dead skin cells from the surface of the skin, or it may remove the whole outermost layer. Still, neither type of hydroxy acid is better than the other. Both are highly effective methods of deep exfoliation. Do they have any shared benefits? AHAs and BHAs are both skin exfoliants. How are AHAs and BHAs are different? AHA stand for alpha hydroxy acids. BHA stands for beta hydroxy acids. AHAs are water-soluble acids made from sugary fruits. They help peel away the surface of your skin so that new, more evenly pigmented skin cells may generate and take their place. After use, you'll likely notice that your skin is smoother to the touch. On the other hand, BHAs are oil-soluble. Unlike AHAs, BHAs can get deeper into the pores to remove dead skin cells and excess sebum. So this is about AHAs and BHAs. Let me share you some handmade, or we can say homemade remedies for you. As you know, beauty is not just about face, it's about your hair too. Apply aloe vera and vitamin E just before you wash your hair. It also reduces dandruff and also helps you to get a shiny hair. So this is it for today's segment. Stay tuned and keep listening to Teen Talks.
Funny confessions.
A very hearty welcome to all my dear friends. This is your host and definitely not your ghost, RJ Sreyoshi. And you're listening to Teen Talks only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. I am back with again a very funny and interesting segment, Funny Confessions. So it's time to unfold some secrets and to know what are there in others' minds. And is there a butterfly in your stomach? Or is there a very big khazana of secrets?
Hi friends, I am Shruti Tripathi from semester 4. I'm here to confess something very silly. I was in class 6 when I forgot to do my homework. So I pretended as if I had fever by using fake thermometer. Silly, right?
Hi, I am Neha Subba from second semester, and I'm here to confess something. I used to live in an all-girls hostel, and the warden used to lock the door that connected 4th and the 5th floor. And since all my friends used to stay in the 4th floor, one day we made a plan to wake up at 4 a.m. so we can break the lock using a hairpin. After breaking it, we had a good 5 minutes laugh. The lock is hidden in the bathroom, and it has been almost a year. Still no one has found it.
Dun 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 dun! Finally, my friends revealed their secrets. Well done, Shruti and Neha. Really, man, these secrets are too cute. But yes, more than cute, they are memories which you have to cherish throughout your life and laugh and laugh and laugh. Anyways, sometimes these secrets needs to be unfolded. Why? Because you need to tear your chest out and share some spicy little secrets. Anyways, I really enjoyed the segment. I hope all my friends did even. Thank you for listening to me. This is your host and definitely not your ghost, RJ Sreyoshi. And you're listening to Teen Talks only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. Bye-bye.
Secret Superstar.
Hey guys, welcome back. I am RJ Hana and you are listening to your very own show, Teen Talks, only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. So all my beautiful friends out here, after our birth, as we gradually grow up, we are taught many things like education, extracurricular activities, so that we can use them as our qualities and powers in this everyday fight for success. But besides all this, we all have one special quality within us, which is absolutely original to us. Someone's voice might be as sweet as a cuckoo bird, and someone's pen might be capable enough to motivate others. Someone's oratory mesmerizes us, and some are born to make you laugh and smile. But sometimes you don't even realize your talents. Hence, Teen Talks bring you an exclusive opportunity to enhance and showcase your hidden talents in the disguise of Secret Superstar. So without any more further delay, let's begin and listen to some of our secret superstars.
Hi, I'm Prashanti Giri, Department of English Honors, second semester, and today I'm going to sing a song. Hope you like it. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden me, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand.
I'm Swati Gloria Kuchur from first year BBA department and I'll be reciting a poem written by me. My inner child often asks me, why do you let them hurt me? Don't you love me? Why, Mama? Her question remains unanswered. She often asks me, why do others take you for granted? Don't they value you for being gifted? Her question remains unanswered. Her trust starts to fade away as she senses I'm going astray. With neglect of her being not bothered, her question remains unanswered. She doubts her existence. With trust, she too feels her absence. How strongly can someone be affected? Her question remains unanswered. She has lost her faith in this world, feels weak to be heard, cries day and night with soul shattered, while her question remains unanswered. Though the dawn of realization late shook her with an alarming rate, urged to rise with grace so bold, and the answers began to unfold. The fear was gone, shyness killed, with value still, courage built. I learned the world's bitter truth, you will be judged and none to soothe. But the news is of ecstasy, the world of confused and hazy, still has some jewels in it, not of nature, but godly souls it fit. Thank you.
Those were absolutely fabulous, isn't it, guys? Guys, your talents are one of the most precious gifts from God. Always treasure them, always love them, and never let them get away from you. Always try to experience and enhance yourself. And for listening to more such elegantly talented and melodious souls, keep listening to your very own show, Teen Talks, only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. See ya!
जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा.
Hello everyone, you're listening to Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. This is your very own RJ Pravakar and welcome back to this brand new episode of ZINDAGI na MILEGI DOBARA. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. That's what Mae West quoted. You know, the once where the shine seems to have gone off life, or maybe you had an exciting things happen and now you have the let down blues. Maybe everything is going wrong, or seems to be. Sometimes this can result in getting very down on yourself and your self-esteem can suffer. Add to that the terrible feed of awful news that surrounds us, and it is easy to feel like life is doomed sometimes. People are wired to notice terrible things. It is all part of our ability to notice and react to stress, the old fight or flight responses. A survival team technique, we are exquisitely aware of the terrible, the threatening and the scary things in life. We also experience all the feelings, and that is how it should be. But sometimes, with the enormity of all the terrible, awful things that happen every day, you can feel like there is no light left in the world. It is important to put some mute buttons on the news to minimize your exposure to the terror and the tragic. And open your eyes and look around to see the small beautiful details of your everyday life experiences. There is so much wonderful in the world and you need to be sure to notice it. So for now, let's crack on with this real life inspirational story and learn some valuable lessons. Everybody at some point in their lives has experienced failure. It could be something as simple as not getting the job you wanted, or getting fewer marks even after working your ass off. But what defines you is not your failure, but how you get up back after being hit. Today's story is about a sports star. Once, a young boy was caught in a fire accident in his school and was assumed that he would not survive. His mother was told that he was sure to die, for the terrible fire had devastated the lower half of his body. Even if he were to survive, he would be a cripple throughout his life. But the brave boy did not want to die, nor did he want to be a cripple. Much to the amazement of the doctor, he did survive. But unfortunately, from his waist down, he had no motor ability. His thin legs just dangled there lifeless. Ultimately, he was discharged from the hospital. But his determination to walk was indomitable. At home, when he was not in the bed, he was confined to a wheelchair. One day, he threw himself from the chair and pulled himself across the grass, dragging his legs behind him. He reached the picket fence, raised himself up, and then stake by stake, he began dragging himself from the fence. His resolve to walk underrated. He did this every day with faith in himself that he would be able to walk unaided. With his iron persistence and his resolute determination, he did develop the ability to stand up, then to walk haltingly, then to walk by himself, and then to run. He began to walk to school, then run to school, to run after the sheer joy of running. Later in the college, he made the track team. In February 1934, in New York City, famed Madison Square Garden, this young man who was not expected to survive, who would surely never walk, who could never hope to run, this determination young man, Dr. Glenn Cunningham, ran the world's fastest mile. An epitome of the power of positive thinking and faith in oneself, Glenn Cunningham continues to be an inspiration for many, and his story a brilliant testimony to how one can bounce back even when all odds are stacked against one, to the extent that death seemed the preferable option. So, I'd like to end this episode with a short dialogue from a Bollywood movie, and the dialogue goes like this. If you're carrying your self-restlessness in your heart, you're alive. If you're carrying the lightning of dreams in your eyes, you are alive. Like a gust of wind, learn to live free. Learn to flow like the waves that make a sea. Let your arms be wide open to every moment you meet. May every moment gift you a new sight to greet. If you're carrying wonder in your eyes, you are alive. If you're carrying your restlessness in your heart, you are alive. Life is a better place to live in. Let's make it worth living. Because ZINDAGI na MILEGI DOBARA. So, with this, we've come to the end of another episode of ZINDAGI na MILEGI DOBARA. Keep spreading love, keep supporting, and for more entertainment, stay tuned to Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills.
This week in history.
Good evening, Sonada. This is RJ Aliha, and welcome back to our very own show, Teen Talks, only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. And again today I'm here with another episode of This Week in History. As usual, you're going to think that I am here to make you all study, but that's not the case. We would just look into some interesting facts that happened around the world. So the past is malleable and flexible, changing as our recollection interprets and re-explains what has happened. These are not my words, these are the words of Peter L. Berger. So without wasting time, let's get into it. Number 1, largest number of vegetarians in the world. Be it because of religious reasons or personal choices or both, around 20 to 40% of Indians are vegetarians, making it the largest vegetarian-friendly country in the whole world. Number 2. Rabindranath Tagore also wrote the national anthem for Bangladesh. Rabindranath Tagore is credited not only for writing the Indian national anthem Jana Gana Mana, but also the Bangladeshi national anthem, which is Amar Sonar Bangla. He was also offered the knighthood by the British but refused the honor after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Number 3. Dhyan Chand was offered German citizenship. After defeating German 8-1 in the 1936 Berlin Olympics, Major Dhyan Chand, the Wizard of Hockey, was summoned by Hitler. He was promised German citizenship, a high post in the German military, and the chance to play for the German national side. However, Dhyan Chand declined the offer. Number 4. The Olympics used to award medals for art. Yeah, you heard it right. From 1912 to 1948, the Olympic Games held in competition was in the form of fine arts. Medals were given for literature, architecture, sculpture, painting, and music. Naturally, the art created was required to be Olympic themed. According to the founder of the modern Olympics, Pierre de Freddy, the addition of the arts was necessary because the ancient Greeks used to hold art festivals alongside the games. Before the art events were eventually removed, 151 medals were awarded before. And number 5, the Avengers was also Jewish assassins. Now this might be a little shock for everyone, but it's true. You may know them as the bunch of heroes that broke box office records with their movies. But the Avengers was also a group of Jewish assassins who hunted Nazi war criminals after World War II. They poisoned 2,283 German prisoners of war. And yeah, that's the end. With that, I am ending it. And thank you for being with me. Have a great day ahead and keep listening to Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills.
If you enjoyed our show, please share, support, and keep listening to Teen Talks every Saturday from 6 to 7 p.m. and every Tuesday on repeat from 4 to 5 p.m. only on Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, Voice of the Hills. Stay home and stay safe.